Hi everybody. It's really fun to do these and see people join in live, and thanks to everybody who watches later. Before I even get started today on the next in the Younger by the Day series, hello, Free Your Mind, I just want to thank everybody, over 1,000 people now, who watched the video that I did the other night asking for prayers for my husband William. It was one of the more remarkable experiences of my life. I've had wonderful experiences from calling Silent Unity. I think I mentioned that in the video, the Silent Unity prayer line. Those folks have been praying round the clock since the mid-1890s, so there's a lot of power there. But with the internet and with so many beautiful people who really care about others, I've just had this incredible sense of being loved from so many angles. And so, especially when people have told me that they have been doing a special Jewish prayer for healing, a special Hindu chant for healing, or somebody said she put William on the Guideposts healing list. And it's just like so many wonderful people. I just cannot thank you enough. And I just want more than anything to pay that forward. And to give you a little bit of an update, he's still in the hospital. He's not out of the proverbial woods. They had thought they were going to have to do an amputation of his foot and ankle, and they didn't, but they did have to do some stuff, and I don't want to go into gory details, but suffice it to say, he is on the mend. It's just a long road, but maybe that's what life is. We're all on the mend, and it's a long road. So I'm a few days behind on the Younger by the Day readings, but the day that I stopped was January 31st, which was actually William's birthday. So I stopped because that day he wasn't in the hospital yet, but we spent like 7 hours at an MRI place. So I kind of want to backtrack and go back to the January 31st reading in Younger by the Day, because it's really cool. And I feel today like it's speaking to me, and hopefully it will speak to you as well. It's called Your Mission, Should You Choose to Accept It. In a patriarchal culture, mature women threaten the status quo. We think for ourselves. We don't believe everything we're told. We realize that consumerism is not the key to happiness, and we have the audacity to say so. We like the truth, and we're willing to sort through a litany of lies to get to it. As a woman in this age group or approaching it, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take on the mantle of the valiant, a vocal commitment to fairness and justice, and an unwillingness to back down. This has been the role of older people from time immemorial, even when older was 35. It hasn't been easy. You studied in school about the burning times, centuries during which failing to toe the line could get you burned as a witch. The vast majority of witches were older women, along with some outspoken younger ones and some gentlemen too gentle for the tastes of the times. These days, standing up for your values won't lead to being burned at the stake, although it could get you gossiped about at the country club. Do it anyway. Our planet is in worse shape than our collective arteries. The root reason for a book like this is not that more of us can stump the age guesser at the carnival. It's rather to acknowledge that we are alive at a unique time in history. The average woman will live 1/3 of her life after menopause. Much of that third will be after her children are grown, and quite a bit of it will be after she retires. This is an unprecedented amount of time and woman power, and it gives us a legitimate opportunity to change the world. So here are some ways to do this. Number one is take superb care of yourself. Keep yourself in fighting shape like a soldier or an athlete, because changing a world takes stamina. And then formulate a viable spiritual life. It needn't be religious. In fact, given the penchant some people have for turning religion into mischief. Maybe we could use some more non-religious spiritual people balancing things out. However your spirituality presents itself, you need it, because you'll have to make decisions based on more than ego and opinion. And third, take a stand. Maybe you'll speak for groups, even if that scares you silly. Maybe you'll take your case to people in power or be the voice for those who don't have one. I can't know your specific path, but I do know it's there for you, should you choose to accept it. And the affirmation for the day is, I have a role to play that is bigger than I am. I have a mission, and I choose to accept it. So thank you all so much for watching and listening. And if you want to listen to something else that I did today, over on my @MainStreetVegan Instagram, I don't know, what do we call them? Channels, pages, accounts, anyway, over there, @MainStreetVegan, I did the weekly Ask the Vegan Coaches series and talked with a lovely Main Street Vegan Academy coach. She's also a health coach, a former firefighter, a triathlete, and all kinds of wonderful things, Cindy Thompson. And she shared some really cool information about plant-based living, and also about being something that I'm certainly not, but think is incredibly cool. That is, she is a zero waste person, and kind of helps us get a little bit closer to that. So thanks so much for the wonderful comments I'm seeing here. Bless your heart, everybody. And again, if you're one of those people who's been praying for William, I just cannot thank you enough, but I can thank you a lot. Bye, all.